thought that we really put together two halves, and what we talked about prior to the game is instead of looking at games and looking down the road, we're going to break it down half and half. Let's win the first half. Let's win the second half, and kind of make it a little bit easier to understand what we're trying to do. I think the girls had a lot of pressure on them. The guy put a lot of pressure on them. And for a young team, you can't do that. And I just got ahead of myself and some of the things that we wanted to do. And so we broke it down a little bit easier, make it a little bit more simple. And at this point, where we want to go. And I thought we got a great response from them. They worked hard, they battled, but they defended really well. And I also thought we strung some things together. So a lot of good things came from that game.
So I think Angela's kind of asserted herself, maybe in at least the way that you talked to me about her, as the best player on the team, or at least she's performed well. Seems like a real leader on the field. And Ashley Ritchie's been super aggressive lately, getting a lot of shot attempts in. What can you say about this?
Well, Ann just, we kind of used her in a couple different spots, and in the back and then out wide and up top. And like I said before, I don't think she has as much impact on the game up top or out wide. I think she has a great deal of impact when she plays out in the back. I haven't seen a better defender in the league. And her leadership has really developed. She wasn't that type of person coming in to her junior year or sophomore, junior year. She's really taken this team on her back, and with her work and her effort in the matches, outstanding. And I think, Ashley Ritchie's starting to feel comfortable in what her role is, and we're putting her in a role that it kind of, let's put her in the best spot she can to help us out. Let's not stick her wide. Let's not do this. But she's good on the ball. She's strong on the ball. Let's get her on the ball with her back in the middle of the field. So, it's taken a little bit, but we're getting there. And I think those two, and I think, people like Taylor Stivers and McKenna Lavatory, kind of get overlooked because, we did give up a few goals here and there, but I don't think the people really get to see the games at what their work rate has been. So I'm just happy to see that they're understanding what it takes to play at this level and every Thursday and Sunday during conference season. Well, I just think that one is that we might have found a system that suited this team. We're finding the people that fill those areas. So, I think that's where you can get some confidence. We only got to stick to a system that we're going to find and play with it. We didn't do that early on. We were switching systems, switching personnel. I think because it's such a new team and young team, that's what you tend to do in a non-conference. But we still weren't hitting any sort of cylinders when we started conference. So our biggest challenge is now, are we going to move forward from Sunday? Because we've seen it in the past. We saw a couple games that we did really well and then didn't go and keep that momentum going. And that's my challenge. It's like we need to push forward from Sunday. It's done. It's over. We did really well. Now let's duplicate it and ask for a bit more on Thursday night. And that's a challenge for a young team, stepping out and doing it again. So hopefully we understand what that means now.